round, their scaling has improved, their numbers have improved, and additionally, their finishers have improved as well. Although, funnily enough, they kind of double up on one of them for some reason, but let's carry on. So you have Sonic Blade, which is a nice Market Black Queen reference. This one is going to be the fastest move that you can do with any two-hander, even the lightest
Rings close. 30 seconds to do up your laces. You trip, you die.
Twice that, so it's just here. Fast. Here is a fairly standard water pump. Anyway, so Cyclone Saber has been improved this time around. 2 to 3 range, it is a fantastic long-range slapper.
10 seconds,
again,
but the ring's near.
2 awkward diagonals and things like that. And it's basically going to be a near insta-kill on Earth units. Very great numbers off of this one. Pretty much regardless of whatever sword you're using it on. And then lastly, it's just a straight up. I'm not really sure why they decided more power as far as that one went, but there's really no lightning on these swords. So as far as two-handers go, you're going to see pretty reliable slaps out of these from the very start. Just like the one-handed swords here, they're going to be starting off with some pretty good bonuses. So for example, while the one-handed swords start off at about 4% bonus,
play over there.
6, and then these are pretty darn high.
Some prey. Prey's been hit. Care package coming down. Replenish the swords.
Debuffs, some of the
Down to
best debuff synergy of all categories. But again, this will vary. So something I want to point out is one-hander +1, which, by the way, I apologize for all the folks that got upset that I always pronounce it as way-hander instead of Zweihander. It's always been weird for me.
Oh, God.
I don't know why. Like, even when we were singing in German in the old opera house and stuff like that, like, I could never pronounce German words right. For some reason, it just didn't quite click. Anyway, so, Zweihander +1, generally speaking,
switching it up.
These two. Because Y+1 technically does 11% versus undead. Gives you a crush variant, which is going to give you pretty decent armor options. But both of them are going to inflict breach on hit, right?
I need all this for an assault rifle.
Is only about
Faster! Going this way!
And it's really questionable whether that 1% physical bonus at the cost of 5% phantom bonus, while at the same time also losing on that strength and vitality, is actually an upgrade with Claymore and not a downgrade. The only downside is that you lose a bit of mind, which
extended energy mag here.
And then you get faster swing speed on the regular's Y. I personally think
Alert 5, Valkyrie actual. Ready for burn. How copy?
The main thing that actually increases 25% counter damage between the two. So again, this is not a straight
I picked up the enemy scent. Marked them on your map.
Level 2.
That area.
Realistically, something like the Falks or the Boulder.
Extended energy mag here. Level 3.
Everything in the Boulder category is going to be a little bit better for something like a Dark Boulder that has spell slots on them inside or another. Or, for example, something like the Blood
Launching to a new angle.
give you. Like the Viking Sword is technically your first switch into Pierce armor for these types of weapons.
Firing.
So, again, it depends. There's a lot of very obvious positions to consider. Anyway, so you have your standard stun weapon in the form of the mask.
Eat an arc star.
When you start getting into
Eat an arc star.
Taking fire!
they've got a lot of their earlier swords, and then you have
Thermite out.
Avalanche.
Grenade out.
Over here coming
Throwing
out.
thermite.
Cracked an enemy shield.
See good reliable smacks coming out of grass sword in particular sticks to have
Cracked a bogey shield.
Tagged and half in the bag.
to stuff like beasts, while
Down to the prey. Switching it up.
Reloading.
something like the
They're not
headglitch is
getting back
actually
up
going
from
to be
that.
particularly handy versus bosses due to that 5% anatomy bonus on there. But again, lots of really good bonuses on lots of weapons.
Shield here.
And just know that when you get to these like relic god weapons and things like that, a lot of those stats look
Recharging shield.
cases they apply
Next ring's far. Hold your side. You gotta hide.
in a defensive sense than you will offensively. Like for example,
Look. Right over there. Don't spook them.
New kill leader.
technically
Haven't won yet.
Moving to Axel for a better angle.
grab the sword and by tiers alone.
Recharging
the,
shield. Just outside with that shiny tag on you. I cracked the shield. Recharging my shield.
But you're typically going to see a lot of
1 minute and the ring is stone still. Even if you throw like a baby.
Here.
you might see a bit extra off of something like those dex and strength bonuses. But again, you'll mostly see a
Why wait? Let's go.
anyway. So moving right along here.
30 seconds left and the ring's close.
Again, I just want to be
Using a
super
Phoenix
good
kit.
at, like hyper and game weapons. A lot of the time,
I'm out of energy ammo.
it's really not the biggest deal. Again, ultimate commander weapon difference between this other weapon is practically nothing. Really, again, unless
10 seconds,
something is
you're
throwing
really close.
damage
Let's
digits
go,
into
let's go, let's
hundreds
go.
by this point, it's not going to make too much of a difference. And I know personally, going into Dota 4,
Ooh, half the squads have-
Throwing down an evac tower.
The ring's closing. Let's not get caught
It's not
outside.
going to be a big enough number to make a difference. Like, the multipliers in the weapon, yeah, absolutely. If there's something that's phenomenal here, that 20% extra percent.
Incoming care package. Intercepting something at Mark 1.
Trace, someone gave that tray level 2 shields. Throwing an arc star. Down to Mark. Reloading.
Reloading.
A lot of his
Taking fire. Angle. Moving.
Taking fire.
Whole squad down. Hurt gets thinner.
They're not getting back up again. You're the new kill leader? Sweet.
There goes the last one in the squad.
That's how you do it.
lightning, though this one also scales particularly high, and it definitely has
Healing up.
when it comes to the different weapon types here, this actually
Not that shield here. Level 4.
it's notable that since axes are a decent bit lighter than hands on their own, you're typically going to be able to spam a lot of things like ice
Shield battery
prison,
here.
particularly well for solo runs. So if that's the kind of thing that you're looking for. Ice Prison in particular is a solid damage, quickly spammable finisher. That may potentially overload a lot of healing early on. I know this is kind of a niche application, but I'm just throwing this
Yeah,
out
let's
there.
just chill out, man. I'm
Potentially
too much
stuff
adrenaline right
in
now. I can't think straight.
Okay. So, moving
Spider
on.
eggs
We
over
gotta
there.
move.
Axes,
Cook 'em long
tend to
enough.
have a lot
They're
of
all right.
vitality bonuses
45
associated
seconds
with
until the
them
ring
early on.
closes. If it takes you out,
This
that's
has a
natural
tendency
selection.
to fall off for more offensive bonuses later on, though again, by that point it's
Enemies right here.
Launching to a new angle.
Taking fire.
Rings close. 30 seconds to do
What?
it.
to map a decent bit more. If you happen to be on something like Barton back in the PSP version, their accuracy was a bit worse than something like Archer. So this tended to lead to a situation where maybe inflicting on something a bit more useful than them. This step has any additional benefits that we have not yet discovered.